I think so. Victory here tonight for JFK means that they're going to share the championship in the league with Somers. On the other hand, a loss means that it's going to be all Somers ball game here, so it's really make a break here for JFK if they want a shot at first place. Somers just getting ready for the playoffs, but these two schools are intense rivals, and we should look for a very, very good ball game tonight.
Right, Paul. Okay, Somers comes in the game 16-3, one of the best seasons in a long time. They're 12-3 in the league. JFK, on the other hand, is 11-4 in the league, 13-6 overall. Could be a good one. Looking at some of the key players in the game. For JFK, we look at Joe Costello. Where Coach Sullivan was saying before the game, one of the keys for him to win the ball game, Costello has to have a 20-plus game for him.
I don't know if we can look for that. This home court's definitely going to be an advantage for Somers tonight. You know, looking over these two teams, you have to give the size edge a little bit to Somers. But Coach Somers before the game did mention that in order for his team to lose tonight, they're going to have to shut down 4 out of his 5 starters. I don't see that happening tonight. We look at it overall, Somers has a 20-point score. JFK certainly has their share of scores and ball handling. Strong rebounding on both teams is going to play a big role in tonight's game. We'll be ready with the opening kickoff in just a few minutes. Right after this word, we'll be right back.
Okay, Paul, we are back. In the first game earlier in the season, Somers won that game 67-60. Now, once again, coming into this game, you know what that means? It means Somers is in the driver's seat. That's right. You look at the floor, and there's one thing that's a Tusker territory.
What is a Tusker? I got to know that before the end of this game is out.
What is a Tusker?
How much does a Tusker weigh? Can you clean it?
It's going to be delayed a few minutes while they clear out the floor, Paul. Very quickly, let's go over the starting team. Who's going to start for Somers tonight, Paul?
Well, Damien, earlier on today, Coach Sullivan penciled in a lineup for the Somers Tuskers. He's going to start number 43, Jason Brand. He's a senior, 6'5", big guy, strong rebounder, strong scorer for Somers, too. Forward. I think that was the wrong thing to say to this crowd right now, I tell you. That's like trying to put a fire out with some kerosene, I'll tell you. Getting back to the starting lineup for Somers, number 34, Tom Gorman will start at forward. He's a senior, he's 6'2". Number 30, Jim Daniels, senior, 6'2". Okay, Somers going over their starting lineup here. We might as well just pick it up.
Michael Pauly, the Somers coach, by the way, he stressed a couple of key points for him before the game. Key for his team. He does have a well-rounded ball club, and the scoring is indicated by that they have 4 players on the team who are averaging over double figures for the season. His keys are stay out of foul trouble. The defense has to be there, and the starting five has to come through. And I don't see that being a problem. It's been working all season. I don't see them doing anything differently tonight, Paul.
Well, you know, Damien, I think we might add, too, that tonight is senior night, 85 here at Somers High School, so that adds a little extra impact to the game. A little over my fire rate, fiery type of guy. The guy out there earlier on was J.B. Daniels, and he's never had it. I can see ready to play.
Okay, Coach Sullivan, on the other hand, he's the coach from JFK. He knows he has to come in here and win. He's a game behind Somers. They're standing. They got to come through with a big game. His team, he said, without a doubt, we got to shoot well. It's the number one. Somers, he said, look, they're a better shooting team. We got to outshoot them. They have to control the boards. They have to play good, aggressive defense. One thing he said about Somers time and time again was that they're a very, very sound team. Not too many mistakes. The players that he looks for that he has to stop are Lynch, McCartan, Daniels, and Brand. All around, just a well-balanced ball club. And again, Costello has to have a 20-point-plus game tonight for them to win.
I might add, too, that Joe Costello coming in here, he's a junior. Only junior starting tonight's ball game for either team. He has been a nucleus for Kennedy this year, and he's certainly going to have to come through with an exceptional game this year. Coach Mike DePauli cheering on the crowd here, getting them going here, ready for the beginning of this ball game. We have just a few minutes to go here before we tip it off, and we get going with a real barn burner here. Our referee tonight will be Frank Mizuka, and our official tonight will be Rich Coletti.
A little national anthem ball.
Paul Zav along with Damian Moss coming to you from the gymnasium at Somers High School. We're just about set to get underway to see the Somers Huskers take on the JF Kennedy Gales in a very important game. Somers coming out onto the floor first. They're going to start with Daniels, Brand, Gorman, Lynch, and Rich McMartin. All senior lineup. Pretty big lineup for Somers. We're waiting for Kennedy to get out here on the floor, and we're going to get it up in the air and get it going. What do you say, Damien?
I'm ready, Paul. And I'll tell you, on the sports report, I show back over out of Georgetown. These kids have been calling me all year, and they're just a great bunch of kids. I really appreciate the fan appreciation from these guys. And, they asked us to come down here and do the game, and we responded. I think that's awesome.
And we're set to get going here. It's going to be Geary versus Brand tipping the ball off. Somers will be moving to our left. JFK to our right in the first period. Tip-off won by Brand, but picked up by Kennedy. Number 3, junior Joe Costello works right side. Baseline down low to Paul Casey. Back up top. Tim Fitzgerald looks for it. Fitzgerald over to Casey. Casey can't get the shot. Nice quick hand by number 30, Jim Daniels. Kennedy works the ball well there, Damien. I can see that. Maybe a few early moment jitters. You don't know.
In a big game like this, you always going to have that.
This is Lynch looking for somebody. Finds Geary, the big man in the middle. Back over to Lynch. Top of the key. Geary, nice move. Puts up the shot. Bingo! And Tom Geary draws first blood for Somers.
Number 24, Gyrie. Tom Gyrie for Somers. Beautiful shot. Good control. Busted through the seam. Nice shot by Gyrie.
Nice move by the little guy. Puts it up. Bullseye! And we got a 2-2 ball game. Somers coming out with the full court press. Damien able to get the ball up. Timmy Fitzgerald. Well, like I said, Damien, big game. I think this will slow down in just a few minutes here to get into a groove. Jason Brand underneath. Hits the rim. Tom Gorman.
The guy's a maniac in the first minute.
He's a Tusker.
Oh, he's a gal.
Oh, he's a gal. That's right. What's a gal?
That's all.
Oh, my God. Dan Lynch up top. Works over to Brand. Brand double team. Back to Lynch. Number 34. That's Tom Gorman. Can't hit for Somers. JFK comes down with the ball.
Foul being called on number 30 for Kennedy. That is Jim Daniels. A tough defense that time.
Referee Frank Mizuka calling it out. 6:13 left here, just underway. 2-2. JFK and Somers.
Yeah, this is the guy in the line. Poor Kennedy has to have a good game. That is just top star.
And Kennedy has their first lead of the night. Crowd really hasn't quieted down at all yet.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of noise all night long.
Two nice looking shots, and Kennedy presses again.
He's in a 3-1-1 press, man. Everybody goes to the ball.
McMartin, top of the key, almost has it stolen. Now drives, puts up a nice shot, but it wouldn't go. JFK down with the ball.
Costello recovers.
Over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald setting it up. Baseline pass down low to Casey. Casey inside to the big guy, and he hits Tom Gyrie.
Gyrie slipped in the middle that time pretty good. Now, Summers is in a 2-1-2 defense. You can't, that type of defense is designed to clog the middle, bro. You can't have a guy like Gyrie. If you can slip through that middle, Kennedy's going to have a good game tonight.
Something to watch for. Here's Fitzgerald working on Lynch. Left side of the key. Won't go.
Nice rebound by Graham.
He's a big guy, I tell you.
He's a tough rebounder. That was one thing on the stretch before the game. He was a tough rebounder.
Here's McMartin, good ball handler for Somers. Over to Daniels. Lynch tries to work inside to Brand, and he's fouled by Gyrie.
A bit of a reset. You know, that's the kind of foul that Rosas try to work on. You don't want to see that kind of foul. Number 24, Gyrie for JFK.
That's not a shooting foul yet. Nobody's over the limit. Just underway here. 6-4, 5:03 left to go. JFK on top. Here's Lynch. Over to McMartin. McMartin nowhere to go. Works left side to Daniels. Fakes a shot. Nice move past Fitzgerald. Nice pass to Daniels. Bingo! That's good looking offense, huh, Dame?
That's the whole idea of the game, is to get those guys, to get that defense to leave their feet so you can take advantage of whatever position is open.
And we have a stoppage of play here, a Super Bowl out on the court. Mentioned before the game that that's going to wind up in a technical foul for Somers. They are the home team here. Referee Rich Coletti, not choosing to do anything about it now, returns the ball. 6 up, 4:42 left to go here, first quarter. Somers High School.
Wasn't an intense ball game. Things are tight. Players are tight. You know, towards the second quarter, we can say things starting to loosen up, and both teams are falling into more of a pattern. Things are really erratic football.
Shot won't go. Nice rebound by McMartin.
That guy, we got away with a little hack there on the arm.
Here's Lynch. Works the pick led by McMartin. Double team there over to McMartin. 18-footer. Won't go for Daniels. Rebound JFK. Nice play by the big guy, Gyrie.
Bill Costello really forced Daniels to make a bad shot that time. Really threw him off his motion.
Behind the back pass. Fitzgerald trying to get a little fancy. Down low to Casey. Casey moves. Ball went out of bounds. Not a good mistake, huh, Dame?
Well, that's not, of course, it's not something you want. You don't want to get fancy. You want to get your offense going. You want to set up. You want to throw some good patterns.
Here's Lynch setting something up here.
If you notice, number 43, Jason Brand, he's really trying to get some position underneath, but he's not going to the paint area. There you go. You really got to establish that middle. You know, they can't rely on the outside game. Again, so far in the game, the guy they're looking for is Daniels. And Daniels looks like he's ready to take that shot, too.
Foul on Tim Fitzgerald. That's the second foul on JFK here. Again, a non-shooting foul. Neither team over the limit. 3:48 left to go here. 6-6 ball game. Not a very high-scoring ball game just yet, but long way to go. Daniels turnaround jumper won't go. Rebound. Gyrie. That guy's taking control under those defensive boards already, Damian. Nice play by McMartin. Big bucket right there by the junior, Joe Costello. So Costello, big bucket coming up here. Especially this gym is so small. The sound really just, it's like a deaf dome in here. Second shot goes for Costello, and JFK has a 7-6 lead here late in the first quarter. Lynch brings the ball up for the Tuskers. Back to Lynch, right side, out to McMartin. Very patient offense here by Somers. I noticed they're going to wait for the good shot.
One thing I saw they did, they broke the zone very effectively.
McMartin working left, double team by Fitzgerald and Casey. Lynch has no shot. Tries to cross-court it to McMartin. He gets it. Won't go, and the big guy, Gyrie, comes down with it again, but he travels.
Underneath the hook that time, once he grabbed it down, he split his foot a little bit. But it was a good rebound. You know, he's fighting for the ball, and he wanted a good aggressive rebound. He split his foot just a little bit there.
Sorry, that was Ted Galgano for JFK there, Damien. Somers with an opportunity here to get the lead back. Baseline pass inside to Daniels. Nice move. So they get it and they give it right back. Still 7-6, 2:54 to go here in the first quarter.
It's a tough ball. Tough ball, but he didn't fight his foot that time.
Fitzgerald working on McMartin now. Nowhere to go. Works over to Casey. Inside to the big guy, Gyrie. Nice move. Oh, boy, you like to see that movement by your big guys.
One thing that you're looking at, you see Somers playing a really aggressive defense out of their zone. Then have some good points on his fast play. You know what it is, they overemphasized on one side and left that middle open for Gyrie to get that easy hook.
Inbound pass by Somers, went out of bounds. JFK's ball again. Gyrie outside to Casey, can't get a shot, loops it over. Left side, Costello, nowhere to go. Back out to Casey. Kennedy patient here. Casey has a shot. Nice pass inside to Gyrie. Won't go. Rebound, Galgano. Won't go, but he's fouled. And I tell you, JFK looks like they have their own set of twin towers here, and Galgano at the line and Gyrie. Could cause some problems for JFK later on in the game.
The way it's shaping up, if JFK can keep on in the paint area, they're going to win this ball game.
And JFK hits double digits. They lead 10-6 with 2:10 left to go in the first quarter. They'll play the rim here. Good foul shooting by Galgano. 11-6 JFK lead now. Just about 2 minutes to go here in the first. Nice pass inside to McMartin. Won't go. Rebound Gyrie. I think so far it's been Somers' inability to hit the 10 or 15-foot shot, which has hurt them. Frantic action down here in the JFK line. Nice play by Galgano. Shot by Casey. The junior in and out. Looked like it was going to go. Rebound Daniels for Somers, and Lynch brings it up.
Okay, JFK's really taking the initiative here. Good shot in the corner. Real aggressive on the board. Real aggressive Kennedy. Big key. There's a carry.
There's a carry right there, and JFK will give that one up. Joe Costello tried to make the cut. Wouldn't move for him. He forgot the ball. No, Damien, both teams look a little bit winded. Nobody's really broke a good sweat out there yet. But we got a good pace here in the first quarter. Here's Lynch on Fitzgerald.
What's wrong with it?
Shot by Daniels, won't go. Rebound Lynch. Nice play. Nice drive by Lynch. Yes. And that brings the Tuskers to within 3 points with just under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Fitzgerald working on McMorton. Good-looking defense here by Somers. Not much room to move. Costello not afraid to shoot. Bingo!
Okay, Costello looks like he's starting to warm up and get into his pattern. If that happens, we're going to see a good game out of Costello. He's been having good games all year. He's averaging 20 points a game.
Almost stolen there by Costello. There's Daniels in the paint there. Won't go to the big guy. McMorton, he's fouled. Won't go.
What I liked about that ball, I like that. It was a good, tough move. Going to the hoop, Brock Gyree towards him, forced the shot, but he got the foul.
That's Gyree's second personal foul, and that'll send Rich McMartin, the 6'1" senior, to the line. McCartan, this is the first one. 23 seconds left to go in the first period. JFK lead Somers right now, 13-8.
JFK just made a substitution underneath. Number 15, that's Mike Bonin. He's only a sophomore. Somers coming up a little bit on the defense, trying to force. They want to shut down Costello. You can tell that right now. You got to be worried about that kid.
Fitzgerald, baseline pass to Casey. Won't go. Rebound Somers. Dan Lynch. Just misses.
Okay, so Gyree for JFK has 2 quick fouls in the first quarter, so he's going to have it. They're going to, he'll come out. Once he gets another foul, he's going to sit out for the rest of the half. So they got to take their time with that kid. His ball game is being aggressive, as you can tell.
And then on the other hand, I would think that if you're Somers, you want to work toward Gyree right now and make him play defense as much as possible. Well, that's the end of the first quarter with JFK leading 13-9 over the Somers Huskers. And we'll be back right after this. Tip one by Brand again, but Kennedy controls the ball. Fitzgerald up over mid-stripe. Works to Casey. Casey guarded nicely by Daniels. Baseline pass. There's Casey. Had Casey for the pass. There's Fitzgerald with a baseline shot. Won't go. Rebound. Nice play by Paul Casey.
At this point, Gyree's out of the game because he has 2 fouls. So they're forced to put in the sophomore, Michael Bonin. Curie had 4 points in the first quarter. Costello had 5 for JFK. Lynch and Daniels.
Inside pass to Brand. Won't go. Gets his own rebound. Yes.
Jason Brown, good move. Right place at the right time. Had that middle area. They got to own the middle to score.
It looks like Somers has moved their defenders, specifically Holleran and Daniels, back a little bit more toward the baseline now to protect against that.
Somers once again, they're coming out of that zone. They got to see their...
Galgano underneath. That's a quick 2 points. Nice looking play there. 17-11. JFK lead right now.
Okay, Paul, the whole idea of having a 2-1-2 zone is you got to keep it packed in. You got to take the middle and the baseline area away. You can't have the inside game. And JFK's getting there. Somers has to shut that down.
McCartan passes right side to Daniels. Cross court pass to Lynch. Had the shot. Drives now down the lane. Won't go. Rebound Galgano. Nice rebound by Galgano. JFK wants to run with the ball now. Fitzgerald baseline pass to Fawnin. Fawnin outside to Casey. Casey drives past right side. Casey. Yes. Costello.
Good look Costello again. Again. He's going to sit out there and wait for the ball. If he's open, he's going to take the shot, and he's got a good touch. This kid's got a shot.
He's not afraid to take it either. Inside, Brand goes up against 2 men and hits.
Okay, once again, second time down for Brand. But he's come up and scored. Both times for Somers. And that's the key. He's got to get in that paint area and get the ball.
Casey down low to Galgano. Double team there. Nice play by Lynch to come over and take that ball away. This is Somers on a break now. Lynch goes baseline, won't go. Rebound Brand, but he's fouled. Oh, they're calling a jump ball on that. I don't believe it. Jason Brand was mugged by the JFK team, and they're calling a jump ball.
A little less lenient in high school, Paul, giving that jump ball away. You know, if two players touch the ball at the same time, they call it a jump ball.
Oh,
Each referee is different.
Brand wins the tip. This is McCartan. Right side pass to Daniels, baseline, Holleran. Inside the Brand, nice pass, nice shot, won't go though. Galgano with the rebound, double team. Almost stolen by Daniels, and JFK heads up.
Hey, Brand was a little hesitant on the shot there.
Costello, nice move, up over two men, but he's fouled.
Strong foul, good move by Costello. So far, he hasn't been moving around too much. He's been setting himself and taking a shot. That time he took it. Drew the foul, good ball player.
I guess he's the man you want to see at the foul line, too, as you mentioned early on. A good foul shooter. That foul, incidentally, against Jason Brand of Somers. That's his first.
So it's 19-6 so far for Kennedy. Kennedy is in control of the ball game. And, you know, Somers hasn't been in this position with JFK, catching up to them. So it should be interesting to see what happens towards the end of the half. There's 5:15 left in the second quarter.
Kennedy with a 20-13 lead. Make that 21 as Costello hits on his other foul shot. Somers now looking to set up that half-court offense. Fitzgerald guarding nicely on Lynch. Outside to McCartan, little skin there, no call. McCartan to Daniels. Drives instead.
They call step. Hey, he split his foot a little bit. That's the second time Daniels has been called for that travel. He's got to stand that pivot foot. I remember that call quite a bit when I was in high school. I had the same type of move, faking one way and going the other way. All you have to do is drag your foot a little bit and they're going to call it. Pivot foot, that is.
Damian Moss, ladies and gentlemen. Damian Moss. Damian Moss along with Paul Zab. We got a good ball game. 4:52 left in the second quarter. JFK Gales leading over the Somers Huskers 21-13.
I see what Coach Sullivan's going to do. He's going to Fawnin's a sophomore. A good strong move to the hoop. They're going to keep Fawnin in there until Somers gets back in the ball game and try to save Guyrie for the second half.
Might not work. He just took a nice foul shot there and sunk it 22-13.
What I'm saying is they're going to keep him in there. They're going to keep him in there. As long as it's working, they're going to use it.
Hey, you got no problem with me. Hits both his foul shot. JFK shoots very well from the line.
Okay, they're out to a 10-point lead at this point, and you see Kennedy starting to fall back a little bit. They can do that when you got a 10-point lead. You make them shoot. You put Somers in a different situation. Every shot counts now.
Baseline, Holleran tried to force it inside the Brand, but no go there. Ball picked off by JFK.
Okay, a type of game like this when everybody's hyperactive. A kid like Browning can really, make a difference. This Costello taking a nice shot. That kid's got a touch.
Up and down, Costello. .12 JFK lead now. Somers certainly didn't expect this. Daniels, nice shot, won't go. Gets his own rebound, follows his shot. Trembling.
No.
Daniels doesn't like that call at all, and I don't blame him a bit.
I don't like that one. It's the third time it's been called. I don't like that call. It's also funny, too, when you see referees, they fall into a pattern of calling certain calls on certain plays. They look for them.
It's enough to make a coach say, son of a gun.
Or something else to that effect. Daniels with the rebound that time.
Lynch, the ball handler for Somers. Inside the Brand. Brand won't take the shot. Passes back outside. Instead, the JFK fans wanted traveling. Shot by Lynch. Won't go. Nice rebound by Daniels. Yes. Oh, that's a big hoop for Somers right now, Damian.
Yeah, Daniels good positioning that time. Picked off the errant play, which it was. So Somers, they're not getting into a good offensive pattern. They got to get the ball inside. They got to take it to the hoop strongly.
Meanwhile, down the other end of the court, JFK working the ball well. Fitzgerald, 2 feet. Won't go off the rim. Rebound to Lynch by Somers. Just over 3 minutes left to go. 10-point JFK lead. Lynch working on Fitzgerald. Nowhere else to go. McCartan. Daniels. Not very much movement by Somers. Holleran baseline shot. Yes. Nice 15.
That's what you got to see. You got to see that movement.
Now Somers starts to press. I'm surprised they didn't press a little bit earlier, try to disrupt the flow of this JFK team.
we'll see how it works out for them. Well, this can turn things around. You know, they're down by 8 now. You know, a minute ago they were down by 12. There it is.
We got 3 seconds called on JFK. We didn't pick the number up. So, the Somers Huskers are going to get another chance to narrow this lead down to 6 points.
Vaughn at that time was in the lane too long. That is a sophomore mistake. So, okay, nice shot inside by Lynch, number 12. You know, he's not a big guy, and he got inside. JFK can't let that happen, especially from their guards. You got to cut the guards off.
We got a foul here on Somers.
Number 24 that time.
Rich McCartan called on the foul. JFK getting ready to substitute somebody into the ball game, I thought. I thought I saw somebody come in the ball game for JFK.
Number 20, Tolerant.
2:09 left to go first half, 25-19.
Senior ball.
Hey, babe. Senior Mike Johnson in now. Coach Sullivan mixing his team up a little bit here.
This is that. They're in the 1-1, by the way, now. Daniels again. I like to see Daniels take that shot. Didn't fall that time, but they're giving it to him. Let's see him take it.
It's almost like JFK's daring him to take the shot.
Yeah, double dribble that time. Good call. He doesn't like it, but it was a good call. He brought his other hand up and touched the ball. I like one thing that Coach Capali's doing. You know, he's having his team stay in their pattern. He's not rushing them. He's not getting impatient. He's going to keep working the ball around. There's Brad. Brad should take that. There's a foul right there over the back.
Fitzgerald on his back. You know, Damien, it seems to me that if they keep working the ball inside the brand, he's got 3 guys on him. They're going to foul him.
Well, I like Brand. I like to see Brand with the ball. I like to see him get it, turn around towards the hoop. He's not facing the hoop when he's getting the ball. And that's a problem, you know, because you don't know where you are once you turn around. I like to see him get that ball, turn, and go right to the hoop. Because these guys are stationary on defense. Let's see, create a little offense. Create the movement towards the hoop.
McCartan sharp pass down baseline. Daniels 10-footer, yes.
Okay, exactly what I was talking about. They're letting Daniels get that ball around that baseline area. Get the ball and shoot it. Take it to the hoop if you got it. If you can't, pull it and take your little 8-foot jumper. Good move by Costello.
Nice move by Costello, but it won't go for him. But he gets his own rebound. Fitzgerald. Stolen by McCartan. He's got a one-on-one break versus Fitzgerald. Tried to go around his back. Ball goes off Costello. It'll remain Somers' ball with 1:13 to go. Damien, they have chipped off 8 points of that 12-point lead.
Yeah, they've done it in 2 minutes, too, which is impressive. I like the way Somers has turned things around. They're being a little bit more patient on their offense, and they're using very effectively, again, from the baseline.
Nice inbound play by Somers. McCartan able to hit off the pick of Daniels, and the lead is now cut to 2 for JFK.
Okay, that's a very basic play. Guy sends the ball, and you set up a pick for him, and you take the outside jumper from the baseline. Very open on that shot, too, and when you're in the zone, that's going to open up for you.
Costello baseline 20-footer won't go. Rebound Somers.
Hey, Costello on Lynch going to fall back into them. They're playing a 3-2. Actually, they're playing a 1-2-2.
Oh, bad pass by Lynch. Picked up by Galgano. He hands to Costello. JFK playing for the last shot of the quarter now. They lead 25-23 with 25 seconds to go here.
Yeah, I like that. I like going into the first half at a 2-point lead. It leaves JFK with a lead. It's something they got to think about. Hey, you know, one thing I see is Costello is not getting the ball as much as he was earlier. For them to score, they got to get him the ball.
Under 10 seconds to go now. Galgano cross-court pass. Costello won't go. Rebound McMartin.
Yes, right call. That's the right call. He didn't like it, but it was the right call.
Almost knocked McCartan off his feet. That was a nice play by McCartan.
Well, Casey, number 10, got a little aggressive that time. Got on the back. Jumped over. You know, I like what's happening now is Somers' defense, where they were over-shifting, coming out of the zone. Now they're just widening the zone, and it's good because they're forcing them to take longer shots than they normally would. And one thing that's been taken away is Gyrie's got 2 fouls. He's sitting on the bench. That takes away their inside game. In effect, the 12-point lead has gone down to a 2-point lead. So Somers has made up 10 points.
So, a quick first half here at Somers High School. The JFK Gales coming in and able to hold their own versus the Somers Tuskers. They lead 25-23. And we'll be back with the halftime show in just a few minutes. Don't go away. You want to cue me in? So it's halftime here. JFK leading 25-23 over the Tuskers. Somers with a little halftime show now. Since this is the last regular season game of the year, we'd like to point out all the hard work and perseverance by the cheerleaders from Somers. A bunch of good-looking ladies there. Sandy Kotosa, Joan Cass, Leslie Cook, Debbie Cochran, Jennifer Davis, Sherry Drake, Tracy King, Melissa Light, Aileen Mirabile, Jennifer Parody, Ellen Rudd, Cheryl Wagner, Jean Carter, and they have put together the show with the help of cheerleading coach Joan Brown. Enjoy.
Oh, yeah. This is what makes it great coming to a ball game, Paul. Look at this. Unbelievable. These are good-looking girls. My God. Wow. Oh, man. Here, take the mic back.
Damian Moss, ladies and gentlemen. Damian Moss. He's just proud to be American.
Come up there and get you in 1 second. Yeah. Okay, we're at halftime. The score of the ball game so far, JFK is leading 25-23. And these guys are great.
You, Damian.
Whoa.
Hey, a great football game.
Woo. Whoa, hey, hold on, stand up. Oh, this is crazy. Wow, this is dangerous. I could die up here, Joe. Are we on? Okay, yeah, we're still on.
This guy right here, Damian, he's the greatest. We in Somers love him. We love this guy. Yeah. Where the fans? Where the zoo? It's the zoo right here. The zoo. Somers!
Well, you know, dynamite first half. The score indicates that 25-23 JFK leading, and it was a very, very good first half. Statistically for Somers, like the coach said, going into the ball game, it's a well-balanced. Lynch had 4, Holloran had 2, McCartan had 5, Daniels had 6, Gorman had 2, Brown had 6. On the other hand, you look at JFK, and Costello had 11 points. The closest guy to that is Guyry, who had 4.
I'm sure Coach DePauli put something in his defense now to help hold Costello down.
Well, you know, I think they were doing well at the end of the first half. I think they were doing just fine with their zone. They had a problem. They were spreading out too much.
And here we go with the second half. Somers will be moving to our right this half. JFK shooting at the other basket. They'll be moving to your left.
Jason Brand is the key. He's got to shut down Guyry. While Guyry was in there, he was being very, very effective. On the other hand, you know, Guyry was very effective while he was in there. He has 2 fouls. So what you look for Somers to do is try to work that ball inside and get Guyry to get that third foul. You want that to happen, Paul. Getting set to go. I don't know what they're waiting for. Waiting for the crowd to get settled or what. Oh, yeah. Referee Rich Galetti.
I don't know what to do. Gave both teams the basketball. Now they're passing it back and forth to each other, and I really don't think they're enjoying it.
Hey, Paul, you know, I'm lucky I'm down here.
You think it's easy being me?
Yeah, you think it's easy being me?
I saw you up there in the bleachers before.
Yeah.
One thing I will say, Huskers are crazy.
Now I know what a Tusker is.
Here we go with the second half now. JFK on top by 2, 25-23. Tip won by Brand, controlled by Link.
All right. Now look at these teams. They're both as springy as they first came out in the first quarter. This time the jitters are gone. They're here to play. They're here for business now. Now we're going to see the cream rise to the top, Paul.
Not like a cliche to get you going in the second half.
Okay, Lynch goes to do. Nice move. You see Guyry on that time? Guyry had to back off. He doesn't want to get that third foul. And Somers, just like we talked about, going to take the ball to the hoop. Take it right at Guyry.
Danny Sugar Ray Lynch.
And we are tied, 25 all.
Underneath, nice pass to Guyry, goes up, won't go.
Sit down, control by
Rebound
Somers.
Brand. Looked like Somers wanted to try to run out of there, but Lynch was trapped.
Oh, yeah, they definitely want to get there. They're a quicker team, no doubt about it. Looking for the defensive foul.
Nice
Brand
pass
again.
by Halloran, nice play by
Again,
Brand. Woo!
Okay, again, Somers back up on top. But again, the key there was they went right at Guyry, and Guyry is not being aggressive. Hey, you got 2 fouls, but that's not the end of the game. Let's get aggressive.
Costello baseline on Halloran, double team by McCartan. Down low to Galgano off his hands. And Somers is going to have a chance to extend their 2-point lead to 4 points here.
Somers ball. We've seen a 14-point turnaround ball in about 4 minutes time.
Just about a minute and a half gone by here in the second half.
14-point turnaround. The key is because Guyry got in foul trouble. I don't know how many times I got to say that. So
I'll say it a few dozen more.
Hey, we've got 2 fouls. You know, let's get aggressive. Now it's time to get aggressive. You got to get back up on top.
Time to start banging the bodies.
I like the pace.
Inside the Brand. Nice turnaround by Brand. Short. Nice play by Halloran underneath, but it won't go.
Nice rebound by Costello.
And he wants to run. He's got a man on his right. Fitzgerald, but he tries to the hoop.
That's a turnover. Turn the ball over.
Ooh, that's got to hurt. Passionate people here tonight.
Oh, yeah, I like the crowd. The crowd is excited. Okay,
Somers, Huskers, Deftones.
They got a semi. You know, I don't like what JFK is doing as far as, you know, they're showing trap, but they're not using it. Why show it? Get back in your defense if you're not going to use it. Foul Costello jumping on the back.
Junior Costello jumping all over Halloran.
You're going to show press, use it. Don't fake it. It's not doing anything for you.
Non-shooting foul. Neither team over the limit yet, but Somers will get the ball.
What I like to see JFK do defensively is pack that zone in there. Make Somers shoot outside.
Daniels goes up 15 feet, won't go. Didn't follow his shot, rebound Costello. The Huskers back on defense real fast.
Okay, Costello impresses me. He's there offensively and he's there defensively, getting the last 2 rebounds for him.
He shows a good presence on the court. Fitzgerald past McCartan. Wow, you see that Husker defense collapse on him? Casey, short, won't go. Rebound, Guyry.
No foul. All ball that time, back ball. All ball.
Number 34, Tom Gorman, is in now for Halloran. Boy, if you coach DePaul, you got to be upset with that ball. Looked like a good clean play. We got 5:24 left to go here in the third quarter. The Huskers on top for the first time in a long, long time here, 27-25. And the Gales have their big man, Tom Guyry, at the line.
Okay, Guyry's got to be their man down the stretch, Paul. Not a very good touch that time.
Costello going in to settle him down a little bit. Guyry off the the rim, didn't follow his shot, fundamental mistake
You
there.
know what I
Comes
don't
down.
like? I don't like the fact that he looked around. The kid didn't look confident shooting that ball.
Well, we'll be sure to staple his hands together after the game.
I like that. Look at the way they're moving the ball around really well.
A lot more movement by Somers on offense this half.
Yep, they're going to shuffle. Brandt's got to come across. Good. Come across. Daniel opens up the other side.
Oh, bad pass by Garner. We got a 2-on-1 here. McCartan back on defense very quickly. Nice play. Walk off the Costello.
Should have been a foul call. No call that time.
I don't believe there hasn't been a foul called here.
This is the type of thing. Referee's got to control the game, Paul.
What a play by McCartan to get back on defense.
Costello. Bang. Tied 27 all.
4.5 to go, third quarter. Full court press put on here by the JFK Gale.
Say there's a total of 6 points been scored so far in the first 3.5 minutes.
Everybody's out of breath.
Nice block,
Blocked
Kyrie.
by Gears.
Way to go.
Oh, step call on Tom Gorman of the Somers Huskies. That'll be JFK ball. About this time of the ball game, Damon, it becomes crucial as far as turnarounds are concerned. This is where you really stay in it or let the other team bust it wide open.
Okay, 27 all. I don't think this is the type of game. It just doesn't show anybody busting it open. The way they're playing now. Kyrie,
Nice pass inside.
wide open, over-aggressive defense.
Nice work by Casey and Gyrie on that play. Stolen by Costello, but a foul called.
They call a foul. It's going to be on Daniel.
These guys want to go at it. They wouldn't stop playing when the whistle was blown. Call on Costello.
Foul on Costello. Not particular play. The call could have gone either way. It's just Daniels reached at the same time. Paulie's shouting out something that he wants his kids to do. I would imagine he wants them to get back in their pattern. You know, come out. Look at the way the offense is spread out. They're really spread out, making that defense come out. Then they shoot inside. They shuffle across the middle.
Gorman, top of the key pass to McCartan, nowhere to go. Daniels, 15 feet, won't go. Short. Follows his shot, though. Good play.
Nice play. Way to go to the hoop. One thing, the way to bust the zone is to make your defense leave their feet. That time it happened and it opened up that baseline.
29 all, just about 3:30 to go here in the game. Hand on by Daniels. Controlled back by Costello. Nice play by Jason Brand underneath. Again, JFK trying to go to their big man, Gyrie, underneath, but they weren't able to connect there. Oh, what quick hands by Costello. He's got a 1-on-2 with Fitzgerald on his left. Pulls up at the foul line.
Bang! Bang, Costello. Oh, that was so much quick hands there. The fact that Lynch just gave him the ball.
Full court press on Somers. We got a call against JFK. I think that's going to go against Fitzgerald.
It is, Paul. Number 1111.
Foul trouble. 31-29. JFK over Somers. At Somers. 3 minutes left to go, third quarter.
3 fouls on Halloran. So he's sitting down.
Baseline pass to Daniels. That's the shot he's got to hit.
That's the shot.
31-31.
Okay, Daniel so far has 10 points in the ball game, and he's the leading scorer for Somers. That guy gets hot. Okay.
Mike Fawnin in the game now for JFK. Somers looking to press here.
Looking to press. Okay, now you got to come across. Just set that trap up. Come on, bring it up. Go get him. Got to come over. That's what you got to shut down. Good movement. Nice movement.
Won't go for corner rebound. Brandy's really taking control under there now.
Somers got away lucky that time. On it wide open underneath the hoop ball.
Quick hands again by Costello. He's got to beat McCartan. He's got help on his left. Won't go. Rebound Casey. Yes.
Breaks the
Nice
tie.
looking break.
Game is really heating up.
Both teams
Go right to
pressing
the
now.
hoop. What are you waiting for?
McCartan won't roll for him. Rebound Casey.
Had a 3-on-1 for a second, Paul. Should have gone right to the hoop.
Weir in the game now. Passes over to Costello. Loses the ball. Somers ball.
Somers ball down 31.
Oh, my
33.
goodness.
Two-point ball game. Woo, 2-point ball game. Both teams very good.
Damian Moss and Zab coming to you from Somers High School, where every day is Christmas. Broken up nicely by Gary, the big guy.
Again, you got to go to the hoop. You got a guy standing there. Take it to him.
What are you getting mad at me for? Mike Weir.
Travel.
Shuffled his feet, no call. Costello, 15 feet. Deadly. Minute and a half to go. 34-31 lead by JFK. Mike Weir with the ball off the steal by Costello. Put a recent call on Daniels.
Foul on Daniels, excuse me.
Jim Daniels, 6'2 senior.
I don't like that call.
4-point
I don't like
lead.
that call at all.
4-point lead here for JFK. The Gals over the Huskies. Oh, we got one here tonight.
Costello leading all scorers with 17 points, Paul. We're only in the third quarter. So he is having that kind of game that they're looking for. There goes a slap. I heard that one from
foul
here.
ball there. Weir, nice pass underneath of the ball.
No, they call it. Okay. Little kick. Woo! This is heating up. This place is packed, too. The crowd is packed.
Full court press by JFK. Lynch able to get it up court very quickly. Nice pass.
Reached in by number 22. Weir that time.
Mike Queer with the reach in. Mike Queer with the reach in. 35-31. JFK on top. A little over a minute to go here. Third quarter. Inside pass to Daniels.
Nice. I don't know. He didn't go strong. You got to take it to him. I'll take it to him.
Costello broken up nicely by McCarron. They got it right to the hoop. Elevated. Won't go. Gary with the rebound. Mike Queer with the ball. Almost got it. Yes, he did.
Got to fake the pass. It came that time they had a 2-on-1. Gary down low, and Gary's playing 10 of it as is.
And
Fake the pass and take it to the hoop.
Fitzgerald back in the game quickly for Weir. 35-31, 50 seconds left to go, third quarter. Halloran looking for someone, has Daniels 15-footer, why not?
Wow,
Yes.
bang, Daniels.
Why not take that shot? Referee Frank Mazuka calls timeout.
Daniels leading Somers this half, with 6 points this half, and has 12 for the ball game.
Fitzgerald, the man JFK wants, handling the ball, bringing it up against McCarthy. Good aggressive defense by both teams here.
Way to bust it, way to bust it.
Casey.
I like the way Brandon's looking at the gear, yeah. There it is.
Costello baseline, won't go, rebound.
Vaughn over the back. Vaughn over the back. Wrapped his arm around. Fawnin over the back, Paul. No doubt about it.
Mike Fawnin with the foul. Halloran's going to shoot now. Evan Halloran, number 20, at the line for Somers. He has a chance with this shot to pull within 1 point. 18 seconds left, third quarter, 35-31. JFK over Somers.
Halloran is getting a lot of run in this game, and he is going to be a factor, and he is being a factor. That's one thing that Coach DePauli said before the game, that he was going to end up being a factor. And how many times can I say that?
About as many times as you can tell Gary to get aggressive, I guess. Halloran, second shot. Won't go, rebound, Casey. Nice rebound by Casey. Good trapping defense here by the Huskies.
That's when you got to go get him. When he's, okay, kick the side, go get him. There he is, this Costello.
Well, there were 3 men collapse on Costello when he gets anywhere near the key. Baseline shot, Costello.
Wow.
Yes.
That's hit his hot, at the buzzer. Puts him up by 3.
He just said in your face, Coach.
20-footer.
37-34, JFK over Somers. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this. Don't go away.
Somers cheerleaders.
I guess they're Tuscarettes.
Well, now I know what Tuskers are, Paul.
What? Somers basketball is now rated R for mature audience.
All right,
Look at
these
it,
guys
Somers
are-
is ready. They're out of
they mean
control
business.
already.
They mean business. They're ready to go, Paul.
They don't look happy. What's the matter? I thought they played this for fun.
I'll tell you. You gotta win the ball game. You're down by 3 points. Somers isn't used to this. Kennedy surprised me. They came out and played really well. Costello had 8 points in that third quarter, leading the way for JFK. Somers had a brief 2-point lead. Costello shooting got JFK out of that hole. Kyrie and Brown.
And again, Somers controls the tap. This is Lynch up over midcourt working on Fitzgerald. Quick
right
pass
to the
to
hoop.
Halloran. Halloran nowhere to go. Can't find Brand, so he passes back out to Lynch.
That
Cross-court pass wouldn't go to Daniels and it's picked off by
So that's a fundamental mistake, passing cross court like that.
Sonnen. Outside underneath the Gyrie working against Daniels. Short.
Okay, that's too bad.
JFK will keep the ball there. That ball went off Kevin Halloran.
Too bad for Holler. The guy didn't even look at the hoop. He turned and just shot the ball. Didn't know where he was. Bingo. Wow. What a touch.
Automatic.
The guy is tough. Single-handedly, he's keeping Kennedy in this ball game.
Picked off. Oh, what a pass by Fallen to Costello. Easy layup, and he hits it. Oh, nice looking play by JFK there.
I would call a timeout right here. I would call a timeout. If I was a coach. You got to get it set up. There's too much enthusiasm coming from Kennedy right now. 7-point lead.
Daniels,
Not a
air
good
ball.
shot. Over the back, Halloran. On Vonnen. Right here, you got to call a timeout right here.
I agree with you. A little frustration starting to seep in. JFK with 4 quick points here early on in the fourth quarter. 6:52 to go. They're up 41-34. Lob pass into Costello. Double team by Lynch.
Jump ball, very... I don't like that call.
Foul ball on Costello.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Got 2 kids on the floor.
Rich Coletti saying to Coach Sullivan he didn't go for the ball.
For the hometown call, Paul. 6:48, a lot of time remaining. It's going to make both ends of this one-on-one. Got to make both ends, Paul.
Damian Moss and Paul Zab coming to you from Somers High School, where every day is Christmas. Somers trailing by 7 points. Daniels at the line.
Way to
Hits
go.
his first one, and the crowd stands.
Way to go,
The crowd
Daniel.
stands up for anything.
I'll tell you, they're non-stop.
Maybe it's the water up here. I don't know. Daniels, second half is
Keep
1-1.
after right here, Paul.
Bingo.
There you go. Good pressure shooting. Cuts the lead to 5.
Somewhat of a man-on-man spread here.
Okay, you got to fall back. Fall back quickly. There's Costello again.
Fitzgerald,
They're leaving
right
that
side to
baseline
Casey.
open, Paul. I was just gonna say
Pass to
that.
Costello on the baseline. Can't get the roll. Rebound. Casey, nice move. Won't go. And Halloran comes down with it for the
Good bounce. Way to bounce.
Lynch, left
Get the
side
ball
Daniels.
around. Keep it moving. That's it. Keep it moving.
McCartney,
Keep it
baseline.
moving.
Halloran, double team there. Can't get around.
Got to
Juan
go
and
get
Casey
him, Brand.
inside
Go
the
right to the
Brand.
hoop. Throw by Costello.
Look at this
That's
guy go.
a turnover.
Oh.
What's he doing? That was a no call. He turned
And
the ball
the end.
over.
Go, Costello, automatic. How did they let him do that? He is fast. There's Lynch going to the hoop.
Travel, little step action underneath the basket.
Looks like Somers is afraid to go
Timeout.
inside on the break. You're right.
7-point lead. Not out of it, but they got to start getting more aggressive towards that hoop, Paul.
43-36, JFK Gales over Somers Huskies. 5:55 left to go in the ball game here. We have a Somers timeout. And while we're spending this timeout, let's take a quick peek at.
We're going to take a look at the cheerleaders from
These are
JFK.
not Custer women. These are Gales.
These are Gales.
They're all named Gales.
Paul, the leading scorer so far Daniels has 6, 8, 10, 12 points so far in the ball game. 14 points, in the ball game. Costello leading scorer on the Kennedy side. He has 8, 10, 12, 14 points alone in the second half. 20, 23, 25 for the ball game.
Hey, that's the way to do it.
Okay, Somers.
7-point lead here. 10 Somers come back. They came back very quickly when they went down by 14 in the first half, or 12 points rather. They came back in a matter of 2 minutes.
Okay, Gary, one key is that I stressed earlier, Gary has been in the game and he has clogged the middle very effectively. And when he was out of the ball game, Somers was able to take the ball through the hoop. This has not been the case the second half.
I'm surprised Somers hasn't tried to work the ball in towards Gary more to make him, play defense more.
By the way, this is an Eastern Standard video production. Bill Townsend is your cameraman. If you would like a tape of the ball game, call 962-7653. 962-7653.
What a big basket for the Huskers. 43-38. That's the way to come out of a timeout. The Huskers come out smoking. Can JFK respond? Costello off a pick there by Gyree. Top of the key, Fitzgerald.
Okay, I can see him holding the ball a little bit, but it's a little too early to... Okay, Costello
22 feet, won't go. Rebound, Gyree. What a big guy. Won't go, rebound, Brand.
Way to go, Brand. You got to score this time down court. Very important. Very important to get... Look how far the defense is coming out. Now, next to that, Brand and Daniel switching back and forth underneath that basket to open up one side or the other. Good baseline move.
Daniels won't go.
Gets his own bound. Good job. Score. Way to go.
Woo!
Wow. Wow.
Super. Gyree. Started by Daniels. Taken away by Jason Brand. Nice play. 43-40. This time down with a 2-point shot. Somers has a chance to pull within one.
Again, look how far the defense is playing out. It's opened up a lot of things inside. All right, a little hack there. Hack on Jason Brand. I like it, though. You see the way he cut inside? The defense is playing too far out. JFK should pack the defense. Make him shoot outside. Make him take the jumper.
What a ball game. 43-40, 4:35 left to go. JFK on top. Somers has shown the ability to come back earlier in the ball game. Let's see if they can do it now.
We're 35 seconds away from Michael Jordan time. Last 4 minutes of the ball game is Michael Jordan time.
Oh, that play on defense by Daniels. Fitzgerald stepped on the straight. It's going to be Somers' ball, so they get another chance to pull it in
call
one.
timeout, and then they do. Good call by Coach Sullivan. He wants to talk things over. This type of situation, you got to remember the last time they played at 67-60, Somers won the ball game. So a thing like this, a thing like Somers playing at home, closing the game down, really get the crowd going, get their enthusiasm up. You can really bring down the whole attitude of the other ball. Get a ball club, excuse me. Yes, it does.
4.5 to go, fourth quarter.
Well, we got the opportunity once again. This is an Eastern Standard video production. Bill Townsend is your cameraman. He's up there with the maniacs up there. What's it like up there, Billy? I wish I could hear him. I wish you could talk. We can't hear him talk, but he's up there with the maniacs up there, the Huskers. And I tell you,
real Huskers
I'm
up
glad
there.
I'm down here. Those guys are nuts up there. I almost didn't make it for the second half.
I saw you up there. It looked like they did want to, tear you apart a little bit.
Or tie me up or something. I don't know. Referee saying let's play ball.
Mazuka of his... No, I won't even say it. 43-40, JFK on top, 4.5 to go.
Far? What are the key stats? What you say? Little shyness, okay, back in the ball game.
Tuskers up over midcourt. Lynch working on Fitzgerald as he has been all game. Holloran, Lynch. Back to Holloran. He's going to go with a 15-footer. He gets it in.
Nice
rebound. Jason Brand. Nice rebound, Daniel.
Wow. Way to go. Catches the one. Getting down to Michael Jordan time.
3 seconds to Michael Jordan time. Costello brings it up, and we are in Michael Jordan time.
No call that time, Paul.
Right now, everybody on the court is saying Michael Jordan.
Very aggressive defense right now by Somers.
Kenny Fitzgerald.
That's it. Way to take the ball to the hoop. Offensive foul. Offensive foul. Daniel set it up nicely.
The noise level here, it's got to be one thing to play here. You get a little headache from all the noise after a game, but could you imagine what it's like being a coach coming in here and losing?
Fitzgerald, number 11, running into Daniels, who was set up underneath. A good call by the referee that time. I like that. Brand came out for the ball. You got to do that. Bring that. Look how far the defense is coming out. They're almost in a 1-3-1. Nice move. Open up that middle. Brand hacks that time. Monin, number 15. Or was that number 10? It's like number 10 that time. That's Casey.
Yeah, it is. What a play by Jason Brand.
No, it was Monin. Monin, number 15, with the hack.
Jason Brand eating bullets under the backboard there. Just kept going up.
I'll tell you what I dug about that play, Paul, was the fact that Brand got into the paint area with the ball looking directly at the hoop. He didn't make the shot, but he was able to, he got position enough to get the rebound, drawing the foul.
3:23 left to go. JFK with the 1-point lead, 43-42, but that can be erased right here by Jason Brand.
There you go. Nice touch. Good roll.
And this place goes crazy.
We're knotted up at 43, Paul.
Well, you know it's an exciting ball game. You and I have been shouting here for about 2 hours now. Jason Brand
Somers back on top. This early in the second half.
Nice looking break by JFK. Guys, he's too hard. Jason Brand.
Lynch with the ball. Get it in.
Nice pass in the court.
There it is.
Time for a timeout, I would think. Joe Costello right back. Underneath the Fawnin. Fawnin won't go. Kyrie. Yes.
46-45. Somers on top by 1. McCart made that big bucket for Somers, number 24, the last time down. Kyrie getting it back to JFK.
Big basket coming up for the Clusters now. They can establish control of the game right here.
Step.
Big mistake by McCart.
Little walk right there, Paul. Good call by the ref. Here in the basketball, this is the place to be. 2:39 left in the game. Michael Jordan time. Good
Kyrie,
movement.
nice pass to Casey, layup. And it counts.
Through the
I don't
foul.
believe he called a foul on Jason Brand.
That was a good call. Good call. Good call, Paul.
I thought he had position.
Now he was moving. He was moving that time towards him. Tried to set it up. He just didn't have the time.
JFK on top, 47-46, 2.5 to go here in the fourth quarter.
JFK up by 1.
Paul
2:30
Casey,
left.
the senior, has a chance to put his team up now and establish a little control in this game. How'd you like to be Mr. Casey right now?
I would love it. Two-point lead.
JFK has brought quite a contingency with him tonight.
Halloran showing something. He better get back into his D's. Get open up. That's it. Come across. It's a nice block.
Block by Kyrie. Joe Costello up the side, straight to Fitzgerald.
Not a very patient shot.
Here's Casey. JFK up by 2, have a chance to go up by 4. You know they're looking for Costello. Casey working on top
Hold the
against
ball
Sugar
over.
Ray McCart. Fawnin. Nowhere to go up top Costello. Costello moving on McCart. Nowhere to go. Good defense by Somers. JFK content to run some time off the clock though. I don't know if that's a good idea.
No, I like it. I like it. It's working. going to force him to foul somebody sooner or later.
Almost stolen by Daniels. This is Costello moving to the hoop. He walked with it. Somers now with a chance to come back and tie the ball game up.
Grant coming back in the game. Minute 25 left. Down by 2. Somers ball. Timeout Somers. Good call.
48-46. JFK on top. A minute 25 to go. Damian Martin calls that coming to you from Cliftonville, USA, Somers High School.
Jason Brand has 4 fouls for Somers, so let's watch him, see how effective he is on defense. I think what they're going to do, and this is where a coach really can utilize his timeouts. As long as they're in our offense, they're going to use Brand. When they have the opportunity to take him out, down the defensive boards, they're going to take him. In the all-important fourth quarter,
Jason Brand
has
also
4 points.
key player in this ball game, even more so than in the beginning.
Daniels has 4 points. Costello has 6 for JFK, and Casey has 3.
Those were the Tuscarettes again.
Low-scoring ball game.
Yeah, good hard-fought ball game. Tough under the boards for both teams.
These are the kind of games that make you sweat before you get here. Will make you feel like you're in a sauna room all throughout the ball game.
So to set the lineup for you, for Somers, we have Brand, Daniels, McCartan, Holleran, and Lynch versus JFK, Fitzgerald, Costello, Casey, Kyrie, and Fawnin. Lynch up over the half-court stripe.
Go to the middle. Go to the middle. You got to open up that paint area. You're not going to get anything happening out there.
All of a sudden, Somers standing still again on offense.
Nothing happening.
Little over a minute to go. Somers needs a hoop here to tie it up. This is McCartan. McCartan sees nobody, works right on Fitzgerald. Here's Lynch, goes up with the basket, a shot, Jason Brand!
No foul. No foul that time.
What a play by Jason Brand!
Knotted at 48.
Nice play by Lynch!
Late call. Late call. I don't like that call.
44 seconds left to go.
That was after the fact. Kennedy, in a one-on-one situation, I didn't like it. And who they got to line but Costello, the best shooter. 44 seconds left, Paul.
This could cost the Tuskers, especially with this man at the line. The Tuskers let them know. They let Costello know. With every basket, the crowd gets louder. 49-48, the Gales on top. 44 seconds left to go. Coach Sullivan talking it over with Paul Casey here on the sideline. Costello with a chance to put his team up by 2. Won't go. Rebound, Fawnin.
Jump it up. Jump ball.
What a nice play by Fawnin to get that jump ball. Now JFK has Tom Gyree underneath. You got Fawnin jumping against Daniels.
Look where Gyree is. Look where Gyree is. He's right in the middle.
Controlled by JFK.
Under 40. Left in the ball
Somers
game.
might have to foul now.
Did foul him. Casey will go to the line for a one-on-one. Good foul.
Foul on McCartan. 35 seconds left to go. JFK on top by 1. 49-48.
I like this game. 1-point lead.
Timeout called by Somers.
Good timeout. Make him think about his free throws. This guy gets to the line. When this guy gets to the line, he's going to feel like he's stiff, like he's got starch all in his body, Paul. Really, it's a weird feeling. You get down to a pressure point, and you know everybody's looking at you. You got a 1-point ball game, 35 seconds left. You'd rather be someplace else, I'll tell you. If you're that guy, the 10.
You're watching the JFK Gale cheerleaders.
This is an Eastern Standard video production. Bill Townsend is your cameraman. Paul Zavarella with Damian Moss at Somers High School.
Damo and Zav at Somers High School. And who would have ever thought we would ever make it here?
If you'd like to table the game, call Eastern Standard Video at 962-7653.
Somers, once again, the first team back out on the court. They have their starting five except for Holleran and for Gorman. JFK comes back with their same lineup.
A lot of good-looking girls at the game, Paul.
This is Damien's last broadcast.
Casey at the line. This is the starts I was talking about, Paul.
Casey at the foul line.
Rebound, Somers. Brand with the rebound.
What do you do? Go for the last shot?
No, you take it to the hoop. You take it to the hoop. You don't go for the last shot here. You get the bucket. I get the ball.
22 seconds left to go.
I get the ball to Daniels. I want Daniels to have the ball. That's a foul. Casey with the foul.
Big foul. Call on Casey. Oh, my.
Okay, so JFK will call timeout here.
Somers trailing by 1 point.
Rich McCart will shoot the free throws. JFK should call timeout right here.
You talk about starching your body with 35 seconds left. What about 16?
So 1-on-1, Paul. I'd like to take a timeout right here. Make them think about it.
Rich McCart.
Woo! Look at that. Bounce, Johnny. That's what they're looking for. We're looking at overtime, Paul. If he can make it, we're going to hold it down. But Kennedy in position. There you go. There's the timeout. A little late. One basket too late.
6'1" senior Rich McCart ties this ball game up with 16 seconds left to play. So what else do you do? Well, bring out the Tuskers again. There they are, the Tuskerettes.
There goes Bill. Bill Townsend knows where to look. He's up there. He knows where to look.
He blushes when we talk about girls, though.
What's that?
He blushes when we talk about girls.
Now he does it.
Get him in trouble. That's what Daniel's talking about him.
Dolores, if you're watching.
Billy's
Just
having
joking.
a great time here tonight.
Just joking, Dolores.
49-49. And if you're Rich McCartan right now, what's going through your mind? I'm going to get laid if I think I'll talk.
Nice Tuskers. Nice Tuskers. Okay, 16 seconds left in the ball game, Paul. Not in at 49. It's got to be McCartan's most important shot of the season, without a doubt. Mike DePauli did a good job tonight coaching those Tuskers. You know, they were down by 12 points. He brought his team back. Fantastic. You can't take anything away off of Coach Sullivan. By far and away, his team is playing as well as they can. Costello just having a tremendous ball game for the Gales.
Here we go, 16 seconds left to play, tied at 49. Rich McCartan with the second half of the 1-1. Rebound, Diary!
There it is, jump ball. Tied up Diary, Brand, tying up Diary underneath.
Brand is one close.
13 seconds.
Brand versus Diary, 13 seconds, Brand tied up.
Kennedy gets the ball. 11 seconds left. Let's look for Joe Costello, Paul. Let's look for Joe Costello. That's who they want to get the ball from.
8 seconds left. Costello pulls up. Shoots. Nobody got the rebound.
That's a jump ball. That's a jump ball. 3 seconds left. We're gonna have overtime here, Paul. We're gonna have overtime. Overtime in the Son and Somers.
Overtime in Custerville. Timeout being called now by Somers.
Good call. Good timeout.
I think they just want to set up a defense here to make sure Costello can't get off one of his automatics right here.
Well, JFK gets the ball. Whoever gets the ball is going to throw it up immediately. That's going to be a tough shot to make. But it's going to be a close shot, too. It's not going to be a 25-footer. They're going to be within range to take a decent shot. There's enough time to get off a good jumper.
3 seconds left. Gales 43, 49. here at Somers High School, home of the Tuskers.
Michael Jordan time.
Oh, we're definitely at Michael Jordan time now.
This is where Somers could use that skywalking J-jammer.
I don't know if he can do it like Jordan, but he's a heck of a ball player. Most everybody in the gym standing up now.
Like the song goes, this is it. This is it, Paul.
Hollering for Somers, Fitzgerald for Kennedy. I would look for Hollering to win this pass.
Oh, yeah.
Look at where Costello is.
I'm going to go where Daniels is. That's where I'm going. I'm going where Daniels is. If I'm jumping. There it is.
That's it. We got overtime.
Woo! Overtime. In the sauna at Somers, Paul.
The sauna at Somers?
Oh, yeah. This is a hot place.
The Somers sauna. I never thought of that.
We got overtime, 49 all. We're going to take a timeout, Paul. We'll be back with some more Maniac basketball after this. Well, Danny, we are back as we look at the Somers Tuskers cheerleaders. Good-looking girls.
Every parent in Somers now is clicking off their TV sets, keeping their daughters away from you.
Well, definitely. Definitely. I would. Imagine one of them bringing me home. Forget it. You see guns come out of closets that didn't exist. Okay, here we go. 3 minutes in the overtime period.
3-minute overtime, 49-49.
You know, I can't even say who's got the advantage here. This game has swung so many times.
You were talking about Michael Jordan time before. What about now?
Overdrive, Paul. Overdrive time. Jason Brand, Mike Gyree.
Gyree won by Brand again, but controlled by JFK.
Costello
has
loses the
it
ball.
taken away. Almost taken away by Jason Brand. Nice defensive play. This
Jump
should be
ball.
an advantage for the Tuskers right now,
Oh,
because
without a
Brand
doubt.
should win this match.
Without a doubt. Look for the ball.
That took 5 seconds.
It's going to go to Daniels. It's going to go to Daniels. Back tap. No, he's not.
Nice looking break
Liz,
here.
take it right to the hoop, Liz.
Yes!
There you go.
Woo! 51-49.
Good move. Good move.
Somers.
Did the right thing that time. Bad pass.
Nice play by Brand. Going right
There's a
back.
hold. That's a no call. There you go. Good call, referee. Way to call it. There it is. Carried the ball.
Official Rich Coletti said he carried the ball.
Yes, he did.
2:38 left in overtime. 51-49.
You know,
Somers.
This place is a small gym, and there's a lot of people here, so the noise, you can't hear that whistle. I didn't realize he was calling it either. So they didn't let him have it. Good call. A little chewing tobacco in his mouth. Wouldn't want to talk to him face to
I
face.
think that's a Tusker. You get them for 30 cents in the stationery
There
store.
it is.
Jason Brand
Walk with the
inside.
ball.
Big mistake. JFK now with the 10th. Tie it back up with 2:30 to go here in overtime.
I like what Brand did that time, though. He turned around, ready to go to the hoop.
You don't want to foul now. Casey inside the Gary won't go. Ball is shot. Yes!
Not it again at 51, Paul. 2:15 left.
Lynch taking the ball up. Somers looking to set up their half court here. Lynch down low to Holleran. In the corner, back out to Lynch.
Good movement.
McCartney
Take it,
Daniels.
take it,
15
Daniels.
feet. One, no, Brand with almost a nice rebound.
Gyree with the rebound. Holleran
Taken
with the
down by
ball.
Gary. Nice play by the big down. Senior Tom Gary taking charge under there. 1:48 to go. We're tied at 51. Pass too high. McCartney's got the ball. They got to move the ball out of there. Jason Byrne on the baseline. He's fouled.
Foul.
That's not
Costello.
Costello.
Didn't get him with the hand, got him with the body.
That's a nice play by Somers. Take it to him.
Okay, Costello, thank you. Costello has 4 fouls.
You got to leave him in, though.
Hey, you got to leave him. You got a minute 37 left in the ball game. This is overtime. This is it.
Jason Brand won't go. We're still tied at 51 with 1:37 to go in overtime.
2-shot foul.
Usually a good foul shooter, Brand is. Yes!
There it is.
Somers by 1.
Minute 37. In the press. Showing press. Woo!
No fouls now on defense. Spawning, nowhere to go. Looking. Back outside to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald way outside to Costello. Trying to set something up. Fitzgerald. He's not going to shoot. Here's Costello.
Gotta get the ball around.
Good rotation here on JFK's offense. Here's Gyree with a 10-footer. He doesn't take it. Fitzgerald with a 15-footer. He won't take it.
He should have taken it. Should have taken a shot. Costello.
Costello short. Rebound, Holler, and nice play.
Nice rebound. Beautiful rebound. Got wide open. Hey, there was no call that time. Where was the foul?
I don't know.
Where was the foul call that time?
Looked like Costello hit him right smack bam on the hands, and they didn't blow it. Somers now with 55 seconds to go, leading 52-51. They have a chance to go up. It's intercepted.
Bad pass.
Costello. Foul. Nice foul by Lynch.
Good foul by Lynch. I like that.
Up play by Lynch. That's a senior. He's a senior.
Wasn't in the act of shooting. 1-1.
Big mistake on the
1-1.
inbound pass by Somers. They had a chance to go up by 3 points.
Referee saying it's a 2-shot foul. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's a 1-1. He didn't wasn't shooting the ball. He intended to shoot it, but he wasn't in the process.
.51 seconds left. Costello. Yes! We're tied again! And people wonder why coaches don't grade. Joe Costello. His second foul shot. No good! Rebound Lynch! Nice move by Lynch! Holler won't go! Brand won't go! Picked up by Casey with 39 seconds left. 52-52.
Wow, what a chance for Brand. Get the lead for Somers.
Gerald with 30 seconds left to play, tied up at 52.
Gyree wide open
Inside to
underneath.
Gyree working on Brand. Yes!
It falls. JFK lead. 20 seconds left.
Somers
19-18.
pushing the ball up court.
Take it in. Yes! It counts. 12 seconds. Costello with the ball. He's going to go right to the hoop, Paul. He's going to go right to the hoop and shoot it.
Casey, Fitzgerald, 2 seconds.
No! We got a second overtime. We got a second overtime. This is Maniacville. Woo!
Oh, whether or not you're a tester, you gotta like it.
Great stuff.
I guess so. I don't know. It's going to give me an ulcer.
Hey, there's your friend over there.
What's your name?
Denise,
Denise, where you from?
Yorktown.
You're from Yorktown? So you don't care who wins? Oh, you're from JFK? Okay, what's your situation? You're keeping stats for JFK. What stands out pretty well over here?
All right, these are the stats for JFK. Costello's leading with points. Paul's leading with assists.
Casey?
Yeah, Paul Casey. Gary's got the rebounds. Ted's following. Gargano's following close behind. Bell's leading with steals.
Yeah, 7 steals.
It's a lot for him. He doesn't usually get that many.
Okay, what about Somers on the other hand? Tell me about it.
Somers, Daniels is leading in points. And Jason Brand is leading with rebounds. Daniels is also leading with steals. And Holland is leading with assists.
Okay, thanks very much.
Damian Moss along with Paul Zav. We're ready for the second overtime. Tied 54-54. We're going to see Brand going against Gyree again. Brand has won every tip-off, every jump ball this half.
Got four fouls, Paul.
one, controlled by McCourtin. There's Lynch. I tell you, Somers has a tendency to telegraph their pass and they get picked off.
Sure they do. There's Jason Brand. Go to the hoop.
Nice
Good play.
ball by
Nice shot. I'm Diary. Turn, look at the basket and shot it. Good play.
2-point lead for the Huskers. Here's Timmy Fitzgerald to JFK. Tough pass to handle for Cassidy. Cassidy back to Fitzgerald. 2:27 left to play. 2-point lead for the Huskers. Cassidy has no shot. He's guarded nice. Picked up by Tom Norman.
Foul. That'll be a 1-on-1. Foul on Costello. He's at it again. That's 5 fouls. 5 fouls. He's gone. That's going to hurt Kennedy. Costello is gone. How many points does Costello have in the game?
Costello, he's gone. Oh, that one hurt.
26 points. Thank you. Phil Costello, 26 points in the ball game. Great game for him.
He's getting a great hand by both sides of this crowd here, Damien, and you like to see that. 56-54. Somers on top. 2:19 left to go in the second overtime here at senior night 85 in Crestville. Nice defensive play by Gorman to control that ball.
Okay, Chris Reagan coming into the game for JFK. First time in the ball game all day. What a position to put him in. 2:19 left in the ball game, the second overtime. And Reagan steps into the ball game.
Tom Gorman started the ball game. Hits his shot. The crowd is crazy here. 57-54, 3-point lead for the Huskers. That's a lot of points in overtime. Gorman hits again.
Shot.
Foul. Lane violation.
Lane violation. Basket no good.
Jason Brand entering the lane too soon.
Good call, Paul. KT take the ball out on the sideline.
Big mistake there by Brand.
Somers again pressing. That's what you want. You want to come right over. Nice
Reagan
steal.
loses it all. McCarty's over the gate. Fitzgerald back up. Almost a big mistake by Chris Regan in the game now for the first time. Corner, Fawning, back out to Fitzgerald. Nice move by Fitzgerald off the glass hard. Kyrie, nice move.
Offensive foul. Offensive foul.
Let's get
Still
the
shooting
call
at
from Frank
1-on-1.
Mazuka. The Huskers are going to shoot 1-on-1. Tom Gorman's going to shoot, or Jason Brand is going to shoot 1-on-1 for the Huskers now. They lead by 3 points. There's a minute 57 left to go in the second overtime.
All right, Paul. Timeout called. What a game.
Timeout called by the Gales.
That's your third timeout? That was your third timeout? Your third timeout? Okay.
Oh, if you like basketball, you gotta like this one. Even if you don't like basketball, you gotta like this one.
I'll tell you, these kids are really enjoying this here.
That's what it's all
So
about.
am I. 57-54, 1:57 left in the ball game. I'm just a country boy from Brooklyn.
You think it's easy being me?
No.
Right now, at this point, you would have to say you think it's easy being Jason Brand.
It's a little bit better when you got a 3-point lead. It is. I'll tell you, if you can make both ends of this 1-on-1, I would say ball game's over. But the way it's been going, I couldn't say that. Normally, yes.
Way too much time left for that. Almost 2 minutes.
There's been no set pattern in the ball game. It's been shifting so much. I would give the edge to Somers in both these overtimes. They come up big when they have to, Paul. I think that's been the key in the game. I'll tell you, like we were talking, the cream rises to the top in the big ball game. Costello had a big ball game, 26 points before he fouled out. Daniels has had a tremendous ball game, so has Jason Brand. And Lynch has also done an excellent job bringing the ball up, handling it for Somers.
Jason Brown, big bucket. A 4-point Somers Huskers lead.
This is the important one.
Won't go. Rebound Fawn, and nice looking play by him. Nice pass by Regan, a lot of Cassidy, nice play. Bingo.
2-point ball game.
58-56, we're back to 2 points with 1:37 to go.
Get it up. You gotta
McCarty,
get it up.
Daniels.
Oh, he lost the ball. Oh, perfect opportunity. Gee, that two got 3-on-1.
Mike DePaoli with another gray hair popping up just there.
2-point Somer lead. 1:25 remaining. Regan
Almost
got
picked
away.
off by Daniels. Inside the Gary, almost lost it. Back out to Regan. Regan, bad pass, controlled by Fitzgerald. 1:06 to go. Gary picks it up. Oh,
And not it again.
what a roll.
Not it again, Paul. Get the
Under
ball,
a minute
push
to
it
go.
out.
McCartan.
Wow, nice job. I like the control in that pop. Nice control in that pop, Paul. I liked it.
Stolen by McCartan. Gary to the basket, he's fouled. Smart play there by Regan. McCartan take the ball right to the hoop after he's through. 60-60. Huskers on top of the game. 45 seconds left. And Rick McCartan, a good foul shooter, going to the line for the Huskers twice.
Is that a two-shot foul? He was trying to shoot to me. It looked like he was shooting. I didn't see it. Total man. I think Case Stacy fouled out. Oh, Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald fouled out, Paul. It's 5 on him. He's gone.
Well, that's JFK's two premier ball handlers out of the game now. Fitzgerald
It really hurt.
coming into the game now. And number 22 for JFK, that is.
That's Weir. Mike Weir.
All right, Mike, where we saw him before.
Weir's in the ball game. That leaves JFK with no ball handler.
Well, we're going to see Weir and Regan in the backcourt, I'm sure. 45 seconds left. 2 points up to lead. Rich McCartan with the first 2 shots here. Oh, in and
That's
out.
the first one. Nice touch.
Big basket here. You want to make JFK score 2 baskets and tie it up or get ahead of you. Neither of them goes.
This is
Rebound by
Spike
Graham.
Adams. Reagan with the ball.
Regan saying, my, where are all these people coming from? Bad pass.
It's off at backcourt. No backcourt.
We see jump ball. No foul.
Martin and Daniels. Daniels has the advantage.
28 seconds left to play. 60-58. Huskers on top. Brand going up against Cornish.
I don't know what Jason Brand's doing in there, but he's not supposed to be there.
We got a timeout call.
28 seconds left. Somers, 2-point lead.
Timeout Kennedy. I'm losing my voice.
Okay, we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back after this.
Back at Somers High School, 60-58. The Huskers on top of the Gales, 28 seconds left to play in double overtime.
Jump ball, Jason Brand, Bonin to JFK.
Seeing that you have such a mismatch in there on the jump ball, if you're Coach Mike DePaula right now, do you put a set play in, try to run it?
Well, you got to think that on a jump ball. You got to think about hitting out to your wing. You're certainly not going to shoot it right down the middle. Brand knows where he's going. He can either go back to Lynch or he can go over to number 20. That's Kevin Holleran.
Still
How about Holleran? You don't want to send it back in JFK territory. Daniel gets the ball. Foul, 1-on-1. Good foul. Good foul. Good call. No
I
reason
think
to
he's
argue.
calling an intentional foul. That's going to be 2 shots.
Oh, yeah. That's intentional. Two-shot foul.
Referee Rich Coletti, to the dismay of Coach Sullivan and JFK, saying that that was an intentional foul. That's going to be 2 shots by Danny Lynch. We haven't heard that much from the 5'9" Lynch as far as scoring here today.
I'll tell you, Paul, he's been more than that to this team. He's been bringing the ball up, and he's been busting that press every time. I think he's had a tremendous ball game. Getting up to the wingman, getting it down to Brand, getting it into Daniels.
Bingo! 3 points, Husker lead. Once again, you mentioned that the cream rises to the top. Here it is. Danny, the creamling. Creamer with another basket.
Okay, 4-point lead for Somers.
Underneath, Bonner,
Bonner.
gotta go up. Yes!
Nice shot by Bonner.
13
Bonner is
seconds
only at
left.
Somers.
Look at this, 2 on none. Yes! That's gonna be it.
Daniels.
Somers is gonna win here.
Somers is going to win. Ball game, 64-62. Big win.
Oh my!
Coach Sullivan's got nothing to be disappointed. Got no reason to be disappointed. His team played a tremendous ball game. Coming to Somers High School. Trying to get a tie for first place. I'll tell you, Somers showed a lot. They showed why they're number 1 in their division. Good, tough game. Well-balanced attack from Somers. Daniel, tremendous game. Jason, Brand, Lynch. And, I got to tell you, that we shouldn't leave anybody out at all, Paul. McCartan, Holleran had a good game. Let the noise tell you what's happening right here. This is crazy. Wow.
Final score, 64-62. Huskers over the Gals in double overtime.
Here, hold this. Here. Okay, we're still with you. This is the Eastern Standard Video Production. Bill Townsend has been your cameraman for today's ball game. Final score is 64-62. Here with Paul Zavarola. Paul, good game.
Super game. You know, to pick a particular night to come up to a school for the first time and watch it play a ball game, this is what you want to see.
I would say the MVP for the ball game would have to be Joe Costello, even in a losing effort. 26 points. Hey, how you doing?
This, ladies and gentlemen, is a Tusker.
He's one of the nuts there.
He's a bona fide. Look at
All
these
right.
Tuskers.
Okay, look there.
Look up there. Say Tuskers.
Okay, there they go.
These are Tuskers.
You know, if they had the opportunity, I think they would walk right into the camera. What do you think, Billy? Without a doubt. It's been quite a show here today. I'd like to thank Somers High School for giving us the opportunity to come down here and film again. Somebody shout Kennedy's number 1. Hey. Okay, man. That's the grip.
The Tusker grip.
I understand that. Okay.
Ronald Reagan at the game tonight.
Okay, convention time. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like a tape of today's ball game, please call Eastern Standard Video at 962-7653. Hey! How you doing? Good. Denise,
Let me finish up for him. He's obviously having a tough time for this.
Okay, this is Denise the Grandy of JFK. JFK is going to go back.
you doing, buddy?
We're doing it. We just won today, like 90 to 38.
I think it's 17-1?
19 and 1.
19-1. Oh. So where do you go from there?
We play sectionals on Friday.
Who you playing?
Either Henry or Eastchester.
How are they doing?
Pretty good. We think Henry's going to win, but we don't know yet.
How did the rankings come out?
Yeah, we're seated second to Albertus Magnus because we lost one game to Dundas and Fishkill. So they are undefeated.
All right, well, best of luck. Hey, come on back on the show, man.
Anytime.
Okay, that's it. Okay. You want to go? You want to cut it? Okay, Paul, you got anything else to say? I'll come up here to you. Take it easy. Okay, Paul. Well, time for the party to start. Somers High School proved that they were the better ball team on this particular night. I'm losing my voice. It was an exciting ball game.
Nice one.
A lot of good-looking ladies from both teams.
Wow, that excites you, doesn't it?
A little bit.
You like
A
that?
little bit abnormal.
Yeah.
A little bit. Billy's been sitting up there. Okay, we're gonna leave you.